I'll do you one first.
Right. What are your top 3 favourite goals for Hibs?
My top 3 favourite goals. I think 2 of them came in the same game. Boxing Day last year, well, the following year, against Hearts. So that's 2 in one game. And then I think a couple of years ago, I scored a volley against Livingston on a Tuesday night, which I still remember the boys about. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I'm very proud of that one.
Did you really party for 3 days after winning the Scottish Cup?
No, it was about 5 days. So it was longer than 3, but it was good memories. It was great what we achieved, and I think we certainly made the most of it anyway.
How did it feel scoring 2 against Hearts?
Yeah, it was brilliant. I think because I've played them so many times, and it was going through the back of my head that I hadn't scored or anything like that. So it was nice to do it in front of a full crowd at Tynecastle, and yeah, it was great for me. And obviously, I just came back from injury as well, so it made it sweeter.
How did it feel when you heard Hibs wanted to sign you from Dundee?
It's a good question. It was kind of weird because I was at Dundee. We were in the top flight, and Hibs were in the Championship. It was kind of me stepping down. But in terms of club size, I didn't really realise how big Hibs was until I signed, and the fan base is worldwide and how big it was. And yeah, I was buzzing. And because I'd played with Kevin Thompson and James McPake, who recently played for Hibs, they kind of told me what it was all about and how the city was and the training facilities that they had, and it was brilliant. And I haven't looked back since.
What area of your game would you like to improve on?
Probably say my weak foot, my left foot. There's always room for improvement, but if there was one to pick, it'd probably be my left foot. Probably mostly just for standing on at the moment, but I could probably definitely improve it better.
What has been your best memory at Hibs so far?
Would probably certainly be winning the Scottish Cup. Although I didn't play in that good day, but I think playing a part of the build up to it, scoring a penalty in the semi-final was great. And I think just all in general, the feeling around the city and how big an achievement it was after 114 years, and to obviously be a part of it. And the bus parade the following day was quite magical and with me forever.
What's the best prank you've played on someone?
It's been a few. I think it was on the assistant manager, John Potter, where at the start of the coronavirus, when we were in lockdown, I kind of made a joke where I'm from Aberdeen, and I phoned him saying that I was in lockdown and that I couldn't leave Aberdeen to come back for training and I'd have to miss the game. So he was like panicking and he was phoning everyone, and he was so scared to phone the manager to tell him because obviously I was due to be starting. So he kept phoning me asking if I was joking and stuff, and I was like, no, look, I can't make training and I'm going to have to miss the game. I'm up here for 10 days. So he thought I was kind of locked in. He thought that he had to come up to Aberdeen to rescue me. Like it was basically like the city was locked off by like police. So he was going to jump in the car and he thought he had to rescue me. It was until later on that we couldn't actually send him up to Aberdeen, a 3-hour drive. So we kind of had to tell him, but it was good. We had him going the whole day.
Who's your best friend at Hibs?
I would say best friends. Don't like them that much. But I'd probably say Ryan Porteous is up there. I get along with him perfectly. I get along with everyone. I've been there a long time and very familiar with them, but I'd probably say closest is Ryan Porteous.
Have you ever met a kangaroo?
No, I haven't. I think there's 40 of them at Easter Road, but I haven't met a real one. No, I would quite like to meet one. Yeah.
Do you like having a nickname, the Flying Squirrel?
Yeah, I mean, at the start, I wasn't too keen on it, but over the years, it's kind of stuck now. So there's no going back. I can't really change it, can I?
Who is your favourite former Hibs teammate?
Favourite former Hibs teammate would be Sam Stanton, who was here a couple, probably 4 years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago. Yeah, he still lives in Edinburgh area, and yeah, I've been kind of close to him ever since. Why? Just because we play Xbox, we play computer together. He was at my wedding, and yeah, we socialised outside of football, which was good.
Who has more winners' medals at Hibs, you or your wife?
That's a good question. I've got 3. I think it might be her. Yeah, I think she's winning. That's not ideal, is it? I'm gonna have to catch up. Yeah, I think she's got 4 or 5, maybe. Yeah.
Would you rather play up front or on the wing?
I think I'd try to play at wing. I probably think I'm more effective out there. I think I'd score more goals up front, but I enjoy it at wing. I enjoy running at people and creating chances for teammates. It's kind of a small guy like me. My back to play is probably not the best. Getting thrown about by all them big defenders. So I think exploiting my pace and creating chances for my teammates is probably on the wing. Yeah.
What do you prefer, Xbox or PS4?
I personally prefer Xbox, but for Christmas, my wife got me a PS5. So I've kind of been playing that a lot. But I do, like all my other friends are on Xbox. But
What games do you play?
I play Call of Duty Warzone at the moment the most. I play a lot of FIFA, and on the PS5 I'm playing Spider-Man at the moment, which is quite cool.
Have you always been fast, or is it too much fizzy drinks?
I think I've always been quite fast. That was when I was growing up. It was probably the best thing that I had. It was the only thing I had, to be fair, growing up, which is quite rare. I think as I've turned full time and adapted to maybe getting better training full time, I've learned other things about my game. But yeah, I think in terms of being fast and probably getting myself in tricky situations, I can always run away from them.
What is your favourite movie?
My favourite movie? I think Step Brothers. I don't know if you've seen it. It's got a lot of swearing in it, but it's a comedy. That's probably up there.
What is your favourite kind of music?
I think I like everything. I don't really have like a favourite. I go with the flow. Porteous plays a lot of the music before games, and yeah, it's all right. It's decent. But if I'm in the car, I'm anything. I just put on random stuff, and I enjoy it.
What is your favourite Hibs strip you have played in?
Can't really remember them all. Good question. I don't know. Maybe a couple of years ago, the Nike one. Maybe when we won the cup, that was all right. I did the collar, and the purple. Was it purple? I think we had a purple Nike one. That was quite cool.
Has the manager ever shouted at you?
All the time. Yeah, all the time. Multiple managers have shouted at me.
Why?
Probably because I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to, or he's not happy with me on the pitch, or something like that. Probably mostly he's not been happy with me on the pitch. I think Neil Lennon was bad for that. He was always giving me rollickings. So yeah, it's not nice, but sometimes you need it.